Hey guys, Chris here from the Brothers Boyd with Josh and Daniel as well. As you can tell from the lovely display I have behind me of all the She-Hulk comics that I own, it is time for another She-Hulk episode review. This week we're reviewing episode three. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I just, maybe I'm biased. Maybe it's because I love She-Hulk. Great character. But my first impressions this week on it was just another great episode. A lot of fun. We got to see Jennifer Walters doing a lot of her lawyer type stuff. We got to see her being a lawyer, less She-Hulk and more just Jennifer Walters doing the things she needed to do to get Abomination paroled. Obviously, we've seen Emil Blonsky a lot these first couple of episodes, and we're seeing that he seems to be a changed man. So I'm excited to see what's next for that. A lot of comedy, which I'm enjoying. I find myself laughing a lot. So and a lot of comedy and a lot of Emil Blonsky in this episode. Josh or Daniel, what was your first impressions on this?
I'm really enjoying just the series overall. That's my first impressions. I really am enjoying this series overall. My first impressions of this is the first episode was a great origin and introduction to the character. Second episode was a great way of establishing the status quo, and the third episode is a great way of showing her basically interacting with the people around her and really developing those relationships and really getting to show Jen as a character herself outside of She-Hulk as a lawyer and what makes her a great lawyer. I think this episode really did that really well and was very, very funny. Josh, what did you think of the this episode? First impressions.
Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed the show from the very beginning. This episode was really laying into the whole Law and Order Ally McBeal style episode. I was really digging it. I mean, I thought it was hilarious when they're trying to find Wong and they find out on his LinkedIn account that he spent 8 years as a Target sales associate before he became the librarian at Carmitage. I mean, it's just little stuff like that just makes it all worthwhile. I mean, it's comedy at its best.
Right, and all that stuff makes it rewatchable because there's so much stuff you miss. You have to go back and watch it again
Oh,
because
definitely.
you get so busy absorbing the show and just how good it is, and you just forget to look for that stuff. Then that second watch you can start doing those Easter egg things, which are awesome.
Oh,
Josh,
yeah.
what was your
How many
favorite?
of us? How many of us have had a manager like Wong at some point in our lives?
Yes, of
Yes,
Yeah,
course.
I have
yeah.
too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, some really great scenes in this show this week. Josh, what was your favorite scene?
Okay. My favorite scene was any scene that had Runa, the shape shifting light elf from New Asgard, in it. She was hilarious. She was killing me every time she showed up. She's pretending to be the judge. She's pretending to be the guy suing her. She's pretending to be Megan the Stallion. I mean, come on. Who could not like that?
She was great, definitely. I'm gonna go ahead with my favorite scene though. I'm all about character, so it was just really great to see Jennifer basically get the appeal for Emil Blonsky. That was to me the best thing, just seeing her really get that really get her lawyer on basically, and it was a really great scene. And seeing her sweat for waiting for Wong to get there, and seeing all the people come through was really funny, and just seeing all the character witnesses and things like that. And finally, Wong shows up, and they actually get his appeal, and then Emil almost gets his appeal and gets everybody to turn to his favor, and he turns into an abomination and nearly screws it up, and that was just a great scene to me. But they showed that, and they showed that she was able to even still, like talking about character, turn this around and go, hey, it's showing that he can control this and he doesn't want to harm anybody. So that was just really great to me, just seeing her do that, honestly. How about you, Chris? What do you think that was your best favorite scene?
I'm right there with you. I call the scene the calm abomination because he turns into the abomination and he's standing there and he goes, "See, I'm calm." and they're all freaking out because here's Abomination standing there who just, they know what he did. And like, to me, the funniest thing ever is when he reaches down to the floor and he picks up Emil's Crocs and he's holding them in his hand. And it looks like some baby Crocs that he stole from a baby. And that was, to me, that was the best scene. I just really enjoyed that. I thought it was funny, it was delightful, and just it's just Tim Roth being Tim Roth. He's a great actor and he's doing a great job in this character.
Somebody get that man some clothes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, at least he did cover up. He could have just shrunk back down with nothing. Then we would have went to the TVMA on Disney Plus. you would have had to put a code in to watch the show.
Yeah. Hey, Logan is up there, so they might be able to get away with that at some point.
Yeah. Let's hope that they save it for the ones that it needs to be, because this one right now, I believe you can let anybody in your family watch, and that's a good thing. My overall impressions of the show, just another great episode. I mean, we're so lucky as comic book fans, not just the three of us, but everyone who is a comic book fan, to be able to turn our TVs on Thursday nights or Thursday mornings when you get up, if you don't have to work, because sometimes you have to work and you have to wait till you get home to watch it, but to be able to watch She-Hulk on our TV, a character that Stan Lee created, that's just outstanding. We get to see She-Hulk on our TV screens, and so yeah, I just love it. I mean, the episode was great. I'm looking forward to the next one. If you're seeing this video, it'll probably be tomorrow when it comes out. So we'll have another episode to talk about. How about you, Daniel? What was your overall impression?
My overall impressions is I'm really enjoying this series. Like I said, I mean, it's going to be repeating myself basically all over again, but I'm really enjoying the series. I'm really grateful that they have actually put this out and stayed so true to her character. I mean, she was always really funny to me as a kid, just reading her comic and seeing her kind of break the fourth wall and everything like that. And like just seeing this on television and doing it, I know some people can kind of say, Deadpool did this, but she was the originator of it, and really getting to see it done just faithfully and just beautifully done like this, like you said, is a great thing. And one more thing, I applaud anybody that can stay up until 3 a.m. to wake up and watch the one that set their alarms to watch this. I can't do that, guys. I have a 6-year-old and I just can't do it. But when I wake up and I get a chance, I really do love. Really am excited to watch this. It's just such a great series, and I'm very happy with it. Josh, what's your overall thoughts?
Oh, overall, it's great. I'm excited for episode 4 coming Thursday, because I know we're hitting just about the midway point. This one has 9 episodes instead of 8. So something big is probably getting ready to happen around episode 4 or 5 to catapult it forward. That's coming. So I'm just waiting to see what happens there. Overall, it's an amazing show. It's got humor, it's got action, it's got everything anybody could want. And let's not forget Damage Control showing up, or not Damage Control, the Wrecking Crew. The Wrecking Crew showing up at the end.
Yeah, that was a clever little surprise there. Well, I was really shocked when they showed up. I was super excited to see them. I hope you guys were too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. The Wrecking Crew, just the people that were created just to get beat up by every superhero ever.
Yes,
absolutely.
You mean the Wrecked Crew is what they should have been named.
The Wrecked Crew. But pretty interesting that at the end they were trying to get some blood from her before she turned into She-Hulk. They failed miserably, and the needle just kind of bent when it hit her green skin. And as they're driving away, you hear them say, the boss is not going to be happy about this. So, thoughts. Who are we thinking is the boss? Let me give mine first, and you guys can kind of run off of it. Based off of what we've seen in the trailer, and knowing that we have Charlie Cox's Daredevil coming, I would almost just kind of place the house money on it being Kingpin. What about you, Daniel? Who do you think?
That makes a lot of sense now, and I'm probably going to go with that as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, that makes a lot of sense that Wilson Fisk would hire these guys out to try to get her blood. So, especially in light of what happened to him at the end of Hawkeye. He might be looking for superhumans now to kind of help with his problems. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. I had pegged Kingpin from the beginning with Charlie Cox coming in as Daredevil in that opening trailer. It makes sense that Kingpin will be the guy who's coming in because Daredevil's going to have to come and try to help She-Hulk stop him.
Okay, before Josh wraps up, let me throw a little monkey wrench in there though. We all know that the Wrecking Crew got their powers from the Asgardians, so they have Asgardian powers. What if they're pulling our leg the whole time and it's actually setting up Loki season 2?
mm,
It's a possibility, but I think Loki's got his hands full right now with the TVA.
yeah.
But also just another thing, and this just came to me. Who did Loki get beat up by in the Avengers?
The Hulk.
Hulk.
Yep.
Hulk.
So maybe he wants the power so he won't get beat up by a Hulk again.
That may be true.
I could be totally off base, but it's just a thought that came to me. So
I guarantee you who it's not.
Who's that?
Mephisto. Sorry, Eric.
No. No.
Come on, I'm still holding out hope right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to let go of that, Daniel, because I doubt we're going to get that at all. Unfortunately, we can't get any movies in China if we put the devil in them.
Yep. You're right about that.
Well, they haven't put any movies in China in like the last year or so. So, anyways.
So give us Mephisto.
Yeah, give us Mephisto. China doesn't want to run the movies anyways. Let's give Mephisto going.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Great conversation tonight. I'm excited for episode 4. Excited to get together again and talk about that one. But if you liked our video and you enjoyed what you saw, you want to see more, hit that like and subscribe button. As Chris was saying in another video, we're at 149 subscribers right now. Help us hit that 150. Ring that bell for the notification so you know when the next one is coming. Check us out on social media. We're on all the major socials: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and is that all of them? Am I missing one?
We got Snapchat. We got TikTok. Did you get Twitter?
Twitter's the one I'm missing. Twitter, because I don't tweet. You guys handle the Twitters.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So check us out on those social medias and make sure if you get a chance this Saturday, on September 10th, me and Chris and Daniel, will you be able to be there with us this weekend?
Probably not. We'll see how that goes, but definitely Josh and Chris will be there.
All right. We will be in Jacksonville, North Carolina at Lion Eyes Games. Okay. We will be there from 10 to 6 for a mini con in Jacksonville. So come on over and check us out. We got books from our own collections. We got lots of stuff there, collectibles, pops. Come and check us out. See what's going on over there in Jacksonville for that mini con. And until next time, we will see you at the shop.